It is Thursday, May 7th of 2026. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso. What an active period we have had over the past day, with even a tornado warning in the Fox 10 viewing area. That was yesterday evening. And you know what? We still have active weather going on. Let's just go right to radar. So we're recording this around 6:30 this morning, and we have strong thunderstorms going on near Lucedale here in Georgia and Greene counties. These are below severe limits. And overall, overnight last night, through the overnight period, the storms behaved. We are seeing some stronger thunderstorms now here in northern Santa Rosa County near Jay, and you can see that there's some heavy rain going on there. The only severe thunderstorm warnings we have across the state of Alabama right now are here in southeastern Alabama, and you can see a couple of warning polygons, thunderstorms producing strong winds there. We're going to be watching as these thunderstorms move off to the south through the morning today. They could still be strong, so that's what we're going to be keeping an eye on. Here's the upper air look across the country. Big trough over the eastern United States. That's the main driver of this. We have a cold front that is draped across the region, and it is creating a pretty big temperature difference. All the rain showers and thunderstorms in front of that front there, and you can actually see the thunderstorms on satellite picture there. An interesting look. Here's a satellite radar picture across the region with the temperatures. Temperature 76 degrees in Mobile, 72 in Montgomery. Compare that to 58 degrees in Birmingham and Jackson. So you can tell there is a cold front that is separating the temperatures. And in fact, locally, you can see the difference between Pensacola at 76 and 71 in Grove Hill and Chatham at 6 o'clock this morning. So you can tell the temperature difference. This is how it's going to be through the day today. In fact, later today, temperatures will start to go up just a little bit near the coastal areas if you're south of that boundary, but temperatures staying steady in the 70s if you're north of that boundary. All right, here's the alerts right now, and what you're seeing here is a tornado watch that is in place. That'll be until 8 a.m. for our eastern Fox 10 viewing area. And again, we're maintaining a severe weather threat today. Here's the severe weather outlook. That slight risk includes northwest Florida. It is a wind. They do not have a hail, but it's also a tornado threat. And any of these thunderstorms could rotate or produce gusty winds as they drift off to the south. And as we get more daytime heating, we'll be watching to see if any of the thunderstorms can become stronger. It's been something we're going to keep an eye on for you. But again, keeping a slight risk there in place. Eventually, these thunderstorms will move out and we'll be done with it. In the day 2 outlook, we have no severe weather locally. Day 3 outlook, no severe weather locally, which is great news there. We are still going to have rain, and we could still have some flash flooding issues. We really undersold the flash flood threat in the yesterday's video. Didn't mention it as much, but I mean, goodness gracious, we had serious flash flooding across parts of the state as the slow-moving band moved south and really dumped some very heavy rain and high rainfall rates. We're going to see this as this band moves south, and then we have other chances of rain as we head into the weekend, and that's going to create more opportunities for flash flooding. And you're going to see here that we maintain around 2 to 3 inches of rain over the next 7 days. That would take a huge dent to the drought situation, which is good news for us. We'll get a new drought monitor update later today. So here's the high resolution rapid refresh, the forecast models. This is valid for 10 a.m. today, and you have showers and thunderstorms going on along Interstate 10. A couple of them could be strong, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Here's what it looks like at 12 noon today. The showers move closer to the coast. Any of those showers and thunderstorms could be strong. If you're inland later today, inland counties of Greene, Washington, Clark, Monroe, Conecuh, Escambia, eventually you'll be getting out of the rain pretty quickly here, and you have a drier setup for the rest of the day today. Here's what it looks like elsewhere. This is valid at 4 p.m. with a European forecast model. That band of showers is moving off to the south. We could still see some thunderstorms along the immediate coast there. Actually, by 4 p.m., the European forecast model kind of wraps up the thunderstorms there. And then this is the look valid at 7 p.m., and we're done with things. So again, remember the progression here. Pushing off to the south, that's midday. Then by the evening time, we're done with the rain showers here and thunderstorms, and the severe weather threat will be over. I think the severe weather threat wraps up by the early afternoon today for our area. And then as we get to the period on Friday, we will be dealing with quiet conditions for the first half of the day. We're pretty confident about that. There's going to be no rain for the first half of the day on Friday. But look off to our west. You see over Louisiana and Texas, another little wave develops along this frontal boundary. The front actually stalls just off to our south. Temperatures on Friday will generally be in the 50s and 60s in the morning and 70s in the afternoon. and we start to see this batch of rain moving in here, and there could be a couple thunderstorms along with it. This is the HRRR, high resolution rapid refresh, valid at 7 p.m. on Friday, and you have a batch of rain that is moving into our area. So keep that in mind. Then we look ahead on Saturday. It looks like we're going to keep rain showers and thunderstorms around. And looking at the Cape, it's a little up there. We're going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms again. That's for Saturday here, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. So Saturdays does look like not an all-day rain, but those scattered showers and thunderstorms are definitely possible. Going to Sunday, Sunday is going to be a continuation with more showers and thunderstorms possible. And yes, we could have some rumbles of thunder with some unstable air in place. So Sunday, even looking like a wet day. And then finally, stuff starts to push out of here as the Bane Trough pushes to the east here. This is Monday. The European forecast model keeping on to some sort of small rain chance here, but I think we will gradually pull those rain chances down. Then eventually by Tuesday here, we are in a quieter pattern. Northwest flow aloft, and it is quiet, getting to a more partly sunny look, mostly sunny look there on our Tuesday. This is valid Tuesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Temperatures in the 70s to maybe even near 80 degrees in the afternoon then. We're moving out now to Wednesday. Wednesday, you see another trough coming in here, but it doesn't look like it creates too much action for us. This is Wednesday afternoon. You can see some showers possible for the central and northern part of the state. Something we'll keep an eye on there, but right now it doesn't look like a major issue for us. Moving on, this is going to be now Thursday. That trough quickly pushes off to the east. This is according to the European forecast model. A low develops off the east coast. Otherwise, for us, we're in high pressure and we're quiet with temperatures in the 70s and 80s in the afternoon. Going out to Friday. Friday looks like a quiet day. Warm temperatures probably as we into the afternoon in the low to mid 80s. Then going out 10 days. This is Saturday. A big ridge building over the central United States, and that would be warm and generally quiet for us with temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Here's the rainfall over the next 15 days with the European ensembles, the AI version. Look at the blue bar down at the bottom, and you can see a huge uptick in the rainfall this weekend as we go through Sunday and Monday. And eventually we level off and the rainfall totals stop adding by early next week. That's when we go dry. So the period now through Monday, we get a big increase in overall our rainfall total here, getting up to around an additional 3 inches, which lines up what the Weather Prediction Center says. There have been a couple forecast models that do, or a couple runs of the ensembles that do bring some higher totals, a couple runs that bring some lower totals. That's what you'd expect, and that's what you're looking at the top of your screen here. But we focus on the bottom blue bars, and you can see the mean puts us right around 3 inches. And we stay dry through the period even to next weekend, the 16th, 17th. It doesn't look like the next rain chances start to come into the picture until the 19th, 20th, or 21st there. That's a good way to look ahead in the models. All right, temperature-wise, temperatures go down as the frontal boundary passes. So look at Friday. Friday only 75 degrees in the afternoon in Mobile. Temperatures rebound to the weekend, 83, 82 degrees. Then we get a nice little dip on early next week, 55 in the morning on Tuesday morning, then 80 on Tuesday afternoon, 56 Wednesday morning, 83 Wednesday afternoon. Then temperatures start to go back to a more normal, regular schedule. And you can see the long range temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, May 14th through the 20th. It looks like above average temperatures are possible. Social media photos, videos, and email photos onto the Fox 10 pages and onto our Fox 10 personality pages, or emails, I should say. If you search our names and then put fox10tv.com, that's our email. Nicholas.Herboso at fox10tv.com if you want to send in your weather photos, or on social media, search our names on social media. So that's the deal. I'll give you one check of the radar real quick. Again, that's the radar here at 640 now. And you can see a couple of strong thunderstorms going on with a couple of warnings just off to our northeast. We're going to be tracking it all morning. I will be on Fox 10 News later today, later on this morning. And as we go through the morning, we'll let you know if we have any weather warnings to talk about. We will be keeping you updated. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest updates. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso. Have a great Thursday.